we know exactly what we're trying to achieve in our business, we're ready for step number 2, which is to ask this question: what specific qualities will be needed to be successful in each position in our business? What qualities will people need to have in order to deliver our mission and help us become our vision? Now, my father, I remember as a youngster, my father told me about growing up in the Depression in the East End of Toronto, the Danforth area, and his local theater had this sign outside the theater: usher wanted, must be size 8. It was the Depression. They had an usher's uniform. It was size 8. If you are not size 8, you do not have the quality required for this job, because we ain't buying another uniform. It's the Depression. It doesn't work quite that simply anymore, does it? Must be size 8. What we need to do is to document a job description for every person on our team. And I know that sounds tedious, but it is so critically important. And most companies just don't bother with job descriptions. And you know, it isn't even the end product, the job description, that's the most important there. It's the process of sitting down and writing it out and thinking it through and talking about your people, about their job. It's the process that you go through, because you will never, it's just like people say, you never really understand what your car is like, what condition your car is in, until you wash your own car. And then you notice every little scratch, every little bump, every little pit mark. And until you do a job description for each one of your staff, you don't really understand what people are doing and how your business is operating. Got to get up close and personal with each job in the business, stating the tasks, the responsibilities, and authority required. Do you have that in your business? And then list the specific qualities that the staff must have to do that job wonderfully. Here's what the job is. Here are the qualities that required. The skills, the knowledge, the attitudes, the personality, the interest, the dedication required to do the job wonderfully. List the education, the training, and experience that they need. And businesses, just like great baseball teams, they either have to find or train great people. Great baseball teams have a farm system, right? They bring their own people up through the farm system. They train them and develop them and they grow them. But every once in a while, they have to go out and buy a player that somebody else has trained. That's ultimately how you put together the best baseball team. Some are homegrown and some are brought in from the outside. You have to find them or you have to train them yourself, and be realistic about your ability to train. Because if you don't have the ability to train your people, if you're not set up for that, then you have to go and pay the money for people that other folks have trained. And just be realistic about your ability to run a farm system. And then hire or train for what you're trying to become. Not just for today. Hire people who can help you get where you're going. And of course, if you don't have a vision, you have no clue where you're going.